I'm Guy Hassinger. I'm currently working for the RG Group. Today we're going to review the Ultra Clean system. What that does in the world of hydraulics, make sure that your hose assembly or your tubing is as clean as it possibly can be. So here is the Ultra Clean system. So today, just to show you the power of this, I just grabbed a 25-foot section of hose off of our tree rack that we're getting ready to make into a hose assembly. Okay, now I don't know how long it's been sitting there. I don't know if it's been dragged on the floor. We don't really know everything that's happened to this hose since it's gotten to that location, which in most shops in America, you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about. So instead of wasting any more time, we're just gonna shoot this entire 25-foot piece and be done with it. So you take your Ultra Clean system, there's a chart here that'll tell you what size hose you have, what nozzle to use, and what projectile to shoot. So today we got a 1/2-inch hose. We're going to use a UC H13, and the projectile we're going to use is a UC 20. You have two options here. You get to pick whichever one you want. Okay, here's the UC H13 nozzle. Slides right into here. This gets screwed right onto the top. Now this piece of equipment is run with shop air. Usually about 80 psi is what they recommend. You grab your UC 20 projectile, which will come in these nice dark bags these days to prevent from UV damage while they're sitting out. You see it looks like a little marshmallow, and you're probably wondering how this little projectile is going to get into this hole. Well, what happens is this air forces it through. As long as you have a good connection here, the 80 psi will push this projectile right through out to the other end. Little foot pedal. Now I'm going to catch this so it doesn't go flying across the room here. Just like that. And you can see that came out of that hose. Now there's no air nozzle in the world that's going to get that much dirt out of this hose by doing this. And that's how most of America cleans it. So, let's say you're at your shop and you don't really have room for this tabletop. That's perfectly fine. We have a solution for that. We're just going to borrow this nozzle, and then we're going to take this little handy dandy gun that we have, pop this in here. The only thing you have to do with this is not a drop in for a projectile, but it's real easy to do. You take your projectile, you load it just like you're loading a gun, pop it up. This right here just shop air. So everybody has an air nozzle in their shop. You disconnect that, plug this onto your gun. Your nozzle's already in here, and we'll just shoot it right up against this rack right here. That's it. I don't know if you've seen it come out. Here it is. And as you can see, a little bit more dirt. And the reason we have a little bit more dirt is we shot it from the other side of the hose. So when you shoot this projectile in there, it takes a millisecond for this to expand. But while it's expanding, you're actually missing about 1 inch of the hose as it's going through. So I recommend shooting both sides. That way you get the full cleanliness of both ends of the hose. So we use another system from Ultra Clean for capping purposes. This is just a nifty little shrink wrap cover. Slides right over top of your fitting, and then you push this in, and it's shrunk down to form fit over your fitting. It's not going to come off, and now you have a perfectly sealed capped hose assembly. You can do the exact same thing to the other end. This also has a little strip here. When you're ready to use it, you pull it off, throw this in the garbage, and you're ready to go. There's a complete, clean hose assembly.